Matt Pat, Captain Sparkles, Tom Scott, and Fearless. What do all these creators have in common? Well, they were all once very beloved creators at the top of their game that have all since decided to quit. In this video, I want to talk about why seemingly all of these very successful creators are now deciding more than ever that now's a good time for them to just pack it up and quit. Okay, the whole video is not going to be that dramatic. It's a fucking YouTube video.
What is blood yapping about?
Now, the first reason I think that creators quit a lot of the time is because of the emotional toll that this kind of job takes. I know, big fucking deal. You make like $2,000 a minute and you're complaining about it. Like, think about it to yourself. Imagine if you do have a job, do you really even give a fuck about that company? Like, if the boss was sitting there complaining to you, guys, we made 2% less this month. I'm sure that you don't give two flying fucks. And hey, I wouldn't either. Now imagine if you were the head of the company and all these different things directly impact how much money that you make. Not only that, but everybody around you is just looking, waiting for you to say something stupid or to start to fall off a little bit so that way they can shove their opinion into it. It's kind of hard to describe that feeling because it's not really something that's in a lot of other types of jobs or situations that you might find yourself in. As a YouTuber, the bigger and bigger you get, the more and more every single thing that you do is put under a microscope. I mean, there's a comment section under every single video ever uploaded on the site. Like, imagine this. You spend an entire week making this video that you think is absolute perfect, that's so creative, that's perfectly edited, you love everything about it, and then somebody just comments and says, fuck you, this video sucks, I'm gonna go watch some good content, libtard. Another hard thing to deal with that has to do with the emotional impact of this is the fall that every single YouTuber is going to have. The average content creator lifespan is about 5 years. Is that a real source? Absolutely not. I heard it from Joe Bartolozzi somewhere and it sounds about right to me. At one point, you're going to peak. You're going to be at the top of your game, making so much money. Everybody likes you. Everybody wants to talk to you. Like, literally, whenever you were in 6th grade, the dream that you had, you'd walk into school and everybody would like you, but they don't because you're still fat as shit and weird and wear a Mr. Beast hood. But all of that shit has a time limit. Usually the people that peak the hardest have the hardest declines. Now, the emotional impact that YouTube has on you is something that not a lot of people think about whenever deciding that they want to start making videos, but it's definitely an underlying factor in almost everybody who's ever quit.
What is blood yapping about?
YouTube as a platform, and the entire internet for that matter, changes so fucking quick. Now, just 2 years ago, we thought that this was funny, and now we can't even, this is the dumbest thing we've ever seen, and now 5 years ago, we thought that this was funny. Are you kidding me? The internet as a whole changes so rapidly in its culture, and YouTube is basically a place where you can firsthand see all that stuff happening, all these different videos, all these different memes, showing you how quickly the internet changes. And a lot of the YouTubers that have quit are people that have been doing this shit since the very beginning, since the internet was a completely different place, since before even being a content creator was considered a real thing. Captain Sparkles, Stampy, and Matt Pat, these are all people that are OGs of this shit.
Another day, another...
People who have shaped other people's childhoods. But their formulas that got them to insane levels of fame in 2014 just do not work on 2024 YouTube. And I can imagine that it would be incredibly frustrating to go from being at the peak of your career, not changing everything, and then just a few years later being a shell of who you once were in terms of viewership. But that's just it. Change. You're expected as a YouTuber to change your content so quickly, it's not even comparable to anything else. I mean, just look at some of the biggest YouTubers on the site. Go back and watch some of their videos from just 2-3 years ago and see how different they are. I mean, Mr. Beast went from put your hand on this house, win house, to I'm gonna a flaming car down $500,000. And if you as a YouTuber decide that you don't want to change and you want to do what you know works, it just magically will stop working and you just won't get views. You will not be able to keep up if you are not changing. I mean, look at the videos on trending, for example. Like, number 1, you got like Jimmy Fallon. Okay, that's a bad. And then number 2, it's like music. Okay, that's a bad. But then number 3 is the newest Mr. Beast video. A literal low-budget movie-grade video condensed into 15 minutes that has like 20 different people working on it. Trying to keep up with the changing landscape of YouTube as an individual, or just having 1 or 2 people to keep up with your videos with you, can be incredibly stressful for a YouTuber, and that is not the type of thing that the OGs of the site signed up for whenever they started making videos. I mean, they just wanted to play like Happy Wheels and Minecraft, and now they have to write an entire video out, make sure every single frame in the video has a reason to be there, all this stuff. I mean, have you seen the thumbnail, how to make a thumbnail videos? Half this shit is psychology to be able to make a clickable thumbnail.
What is blood yapping about?
When making videos, you will most likely want to make the best videos you possibly can by your own metric. Whether you work with a team or not, you will want to make the best videos possible. And the fact that it's kind of this personal metric thing is almost making it worse, because now it's just this mind game that you're playing with yourself every single video. I want to delay this video an entire day so that way I can get one shot of me in a retro game store that's gonna last like 10 seconds into the video and I think it's gonna make it better, but nobody else is even gonna know. At the end of the day, making videos is art. No matter how conveyor belt they are or how many fucking Jimmy Fallon videos are on the trending page, making a video is art. And I feel like it's honestly a natural human instinct to want to be the best at what you're doing. It's really hard to always try to one-up yourself or make every single video better than the last. Then don't, lol. Well, then whenever you upload the video, you're not going to be 100% satisfied with it because you feel like you could have done better, and then that ties back again into that whole emotional part of the video, and then it's just this terrible cycle. Making videos really relies on you, if you even want to do it, how you want it to look, what's it about, how you're going to edit it. Every factor of it really relies on you, the person who's making it. And in most YouTubers' cases, they're probably going to want every element of their video to be the best they possibly can be. Even compared to other YouTubers' videos, they want to make their videos stand out, be unique, be cool, so that way they can get more views or whatever it may be. And it honestly turns into this really annoying and repetitive cycle of perfectionism on aspects of the video that almost anybody is never even gonna notice. Now, there's not really an appropriate way for me to end this video. There's not a note that I can say, and I don't really have anything written down in my script for what I'm gonna say in the outro. At the end of the day, a lot of OG YouTubers were just people who wanted to make videos in their early teens, just make a video of them playing a game or talking about something. But now that's devolved into them now having to make these insanely thought out videos, and it's just not something a lot of people want to do anymore. People's interests change over time, and sometimes people just want to move on from making videos. That's all I really have to say, I guess.